Grab a big coin, and I'm going to bury this coin about 3 or 4 inches deep. I have some other coins there too I might bury. I have the Nokta Legend with the 6-inch LG 15 coil. I have the Equinox 800 with the Coil Tech 5x10, and the Fisher F4 with the 8-inch concentric coil. And I'm going to bury this coin. I did a test the other day on 3 machines. I think it was a Deus 2 with the 9-inch, the Xterra Pro with the B12X, and the Legend with the LG 30. Didn't do very good. This is the war zone back here, so lots of contamination in the soil here. I'll just turn on the Legend here, find a clean spot. That's right where I dug the hole last, my last test a couple days ago. And I have other holes over here that I dug at the start of the summer. You can see what happens, right? I dug these at the beginning of the summer. You know, they've been sitting there all summer long for the last few months, just dry as a bone. So just find a clean spot that doesn't sound like there's iron in it. Right there. Right there. Sounds good. Right here. I'm in 20 kilohertz field. Crumble this stuff up a little bit because I might not want to bury it that deep. I need some dirt to put in there to make it so it's not deep there. Okay. Sweep it over. I'll just put it on top of the plug there. Let's look at it. Throw the shovel out of the way there. 5150. Pretty clean there. Just put that right there. I'll see if it hits it in the hole there. It should. See that? Look at this. See, watch this. I'll just take this little bit of dirt off right there, and I'll just expose this. Right? Makes a huge difference, man. Right there. I might have to ground. Trying to ground balance back here is just impossible. Much better. Smashing it pretty good at one angle there, but I'll just put it about 3 inches deep. I would say that's about 3 inches. It's going to be really hard to seal that up, so I'm just going to chop it up here. Chop it up there, about 3 inches deep. I'll lift my coil up a little bit here. Coil's lifted up there. I'll go to a different frequency here. It's like over 100 degrees right now, so I might pant a little bit during this video. 10 kilohertz. Crap, where'd I just dig that hole at? I just forgot where I dug the hole. Right there? Yeah, right there. 10 kilohertz is really doing good on that one. Just a little bit better than 20 kilohertz. I'm not going to try. I'll try multi-frequency too here. I'll try 40 kilohertz here. No. It's chirping on it just a little bit there. My recovery speed's at 10 on that Legend there. Equinox coin is right. Where in the heck is it at? It's right there. It's right there. Just turn on. Whew, it is a scorcher today, man. 15 kilohertz field 2. Gains at 19 here. I can go down a little bit here on it. Recovery speed's at 8 here. It's doing about the same as the Legend, about the same as the Legend, even with this bigger coil here. It's not really considered a bigger coil. I mean, it does see a little bit more ground than the 6-inch coil, but my iron's off here too. Listen to this. Watch. I'm not really getting any high tones on it. I'm not really getting any high tones on it. I can, I'm in 50 tones there. I'll try 5 tone here. If you can hear that, I'll just turn the volume up here. Just turn the volume all the way up here. It's not really clear. I'll try 20 kilohertz here. I mean, there is. I am getting different tones on that coin than the surrounding area with both detectors. I really didn't hunt. I really didn't search around the coin where the area where the coin's at with the Legend a lot. But I'll just go to multi-frequency here. Right. Now listen to how much it's going to pulse. Right. Listen to all this falsing. That's mainly because it's in 5 tone. Not very stable tones there. I'll go to all tone here. Or 40 tone, 50 tone. Listen to all the falsing, multi-frequency, falses. Doing really good on this target. It sounds like an overload right here, right? And I would say that the Equinox has an advantage over the Legend in multi-frequency on land, but pretty much everything else, you know, I would prefer the Legend over the Equinox. The comfort, it's hitting it pretty good there. It's hitting it pretty good there. That's a multi-frequency, but you know how multi-frequency is once you get it over. I mean, all this other stuff, right? Right. You're just gonna. It's gonna drive you nuts, right? You're gonna get a lot of falsing. I'll go to 5 kilohertz here. Should smash it right out. It's not doing really well. It's way less falsing. See, this way less falsing than multi-frequency. 10 kilohertz. 10 kilohertz perform the best on this target on the Legend. Let's see how falses. Very little falsing. Look at that. Very little falsing. Multi-frequency is going to give you a lot of falsing. And you're going to investigate a lot of those iffy tones. There's a coin right here. Right there. Now let's try. Whew, it is freaking hot today, man. It's ready. Ready to go. I'm discriminated here, or I'm all metal here. 4-tone. No. Reading a solid 15, man. Getting a lot of falsing over here on the soil here too. Come over this other corner here. It's a low mid-tone right here. Low tone or whatever it is. 4-tone machine. All this is iron here. Right, I'll discriminate the iron out. Just one button push here. Discriminate the iron out here. Not even touched. It's beeping a little bit on that, but it's not hitting it. Now the concentric coils, do not do as well in hot ground, right? Because you have all this footprint right here on the coil. This whole coil is sensitive, especially the outer edges of the coil, and it sees more ground, so it's harder to ground balance, and it doesn't see through it. The minerals is good because it's such a bigger profile of search. With a double D coil like this one and this one here, this one's a little bit easier to explain here. The sensitive part of the coil is right here in the center, so you're seeing less ground, and it's easier to dial your detector into hot ground because the edges of the coil, this whole coil is not, it is really not sensitive. The sensitive part is right in the center, and it's just much easier to pinpoint in hot ground with a double D coil, and it's easier to tune the detector with a double D coil. That's why a lot of manufacturers don't have concentric coils these days. You know, once the double D technology came in, that's when really it's just easier to operate the machines, especially for beginners. I like the concentric coils because they get through the iron, but in my hot soil here, the concentric coils are harder to tune in to the minerals in the ground because they're such a bigger profile. Well, there we go. I'm gonna get inside there. It's just a little bit too hot out here for me. Thank you for watching.